So what is this channel all about? The channel is about how to use your data. It's about how to use it to find solutions to problems, how to use your data to answer questions, how to use your data to figure out where you're headed in the future, how to use it to figure out how to change that trajectory into the future a little bit, perhaps. Uh, it's all about using your data. So how are we going to do all this? Well, we have three main types of videos that I'll be producing. First type is Microsoft Excel training videos. These are specifically Excel functions. It's one or two functions each video, and it goes into depth of how to use the function, the variations on the function. And the reason I make those is for the second and third types of videos. So that brings us to the second type of video. These are the main solution videos. These are the ones that actually tell you how to use your data to actually answer a question, how to use your data to actually solve problems, how to use your data to predict what's going into the future, how to evaluate what's going on. That's the main kind of video. That's my main objective with this channel is that sort of thing is what can you do with your data? How do you use your data? How do you use your data efficiently? That brings us to the third kind of video. The third kind of video is more of it's the theory of data, I guess. It's the theory, the ethics. Uh, if the first type of video is what do you do with your data mechanically, and the second type of video is how do you put all this stuff together, the third type of video really is when do you do it, and at least as importantly, when don't you do it? Asking the question, so I have this great pile of data here. What can I do with it and what really can't I do with it? Because there are times when you really can't do it. The data might be completely accurate, but maybe you don't have enough of it. And there are ways of getting around that. Maybe you need to get some more data. Maybe you need to do data validation because I think we've all encountered situations where data has been misused, and it's how to avoid that. So the three types of videos, these are all going to be a little bit different. The production is a little bit different. The first type of videos, the Excel function videos, those are going to be mostly single cut videos. So it's just straight run, no cut, no edit. And that means that you're going to see, just like you, I make typos. I put the parameters in the wrong order now and then. And that's all completely normal. All of us do it. And I've decided to leave that in because it's important that you see the errors. It's important that you see the errors and that everyone makes those errors, that you're not the only one, but also what the errors mean and how to quickly fix them. The other ones will have a little more editing. They'll be a little bit cleaner because they're not focused on the mechanics of Excel. They're focused on the functions of your data as opposed to specific Excel functions. The main tool we're going to use the data is Microsoft Excel. And I say Excel, but the reality is you don't even need a copy of Microsoft Excel to do this. I'm using Microsoft Excel 365. Excel is the most common program out there. You've probably used it at work if you're watching these videos. Microsoft Excel, though, comes in multiple different versions. There's 365, which is updated a lot. There's the standalone versions of Excel. Those can be cheaper depending on how you buy it and how long you keep it. For my personal use, I actually use LibreOffice, which is completely free. Some of the web-based ones, some they'll work, some they won't. It kind of depends a little bit, but you can certainly try it. There's brand new functions released regularly in Office 365, and I'm trying to stay away from those. And the reason I stay away from them is because if you have a standalone version of Excel that's a couple of years old, that's common in a corporate environment. If you have a standalone version of Excel at home and you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars to update it, that's also pretty common. Try to stay away from the brand new functions. If I use something that's really new, I'll mention it in the video. So I have a lot of things planned for the channel. I have a couple pages of different solutions. Each solution is going to be potentially maybe as many as 5 or 10 videos plus the functions that are attached to it. So I have a lot of stuff coming up. So if you like the channel, and hopefully you do, and hopefully you learn a lot from it, Please help out by liking the videos and, of course, subscribe to the channel, hit notification, and you'll be notified when new videos come out. You can also help out by supporting me on Patreon. It's patreon.com/data analysis excellence. There's a link down in the description. And thanks for stopping in and look forward to seeing you in the future.